Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Power Plays Palace. I am your host, Jay Boogie, the Diesel, and it is a beautiful Monday morning. It is heavily raining out here in Florida right now, but it is about that time. So let's get this thing on the road here in the palace. Let's get this out of the way. So let's do a little we're gonna review Friday's this is gonna be Friday and then we'll move forward. SPY opened near 624, made an early push to 626, and then we hit a session low of 619 before closing around 621.72. Now that was driven largely by the payroll data that come out. You always want to be paying attention to the data that comes out when it's released. That economic data is important. So that's what that was based on. And so let's take a closer look, zoom in on our chart here for Friday. And what we see is let me get it positioned right. There we go. What we see here is 626 area. Then we ran all the way down to 619, came back up to 624, came down to 621, then we bounced back up to 624, then we bounced back down to the low, which is the previous day low for today. This is for Friday, but it came down, touched that number, and it ran back up. Then it ran on across and ran back up. As you can see, there is a trend line here that it had been respecting for a while. And so because it respected that trend line, those are the actions you got. So let's look at the chart from Friday. This is what we projected on Friday. And if you played this chart, then at the open you couldn't get none of the stuff that we played up, but you did get to play everything going down on the bear side. So if you played on the bear side and puts or you shorted, scalp it down, any of that stuff, then you should have generated good profits because that was the play for the day because everything was going down. Now, for today, hold on a second. Let's get a good look at what we got going on here. Look at this early morning action on the SPY. Okay, so we got, all right, so let's, based on today, what we're gonna do is SPY is moving up around 625 in the pre-market. It's right below Friday's high. That gives us a good test between 625.45 and 626.34. Our key levels for today are our pre-market support zone of 621.72 to 622.50, with the VWAP and pivot around 625, with our resistance at 625.45 to 626.34. So if you want to look at different things for today based off of those numbers, let's look at our bullish setup. I'll be looking for a pullback into the 625 range. If the buyers step in around that VWAP, then we'll be looking for a continuation up with our entry around 625 to 625.45 with a stop loss below 621.72. Our target prices are 626.34, which was Friday's high, 627.20 and 629, and that will be, based off momentum. So you can see it clearly if it happens. You put those areas on your chart, those levels on your chart, and then you can play off those levels if that's what you decide to do. Like we always tell you, this is not financial advice. This is just the idea. Some people who trade from time to time, and this is what we think about the spy for today. And that's what we do over here at Power Plays, and that's what you get from me, from J Boogie to Diesel. We are not offering financial advice, but what we are doing is giving some of our ideas. Alright, and so if you plan on looking for a short play today, you look for an entry zone between 625.45 and 626 with a stop above 626.50, with your target price down being 625, 622.50, and 621.72. And then you watch for lower highs, and you look for the volume. If volume start declining, then you probably mean it's going to be some sellers coming in to push it down. So if I'm playing this today, what you do is I wouldn't chase anything at the open. Let the price kind of come into your zone or your target area, and then set your stop losses and then play based off of your target areas and develop a strategy that develops discipline, timing, and allows you to be a profitable trader. In my time trading, the one thing I've learned is that I've done the best trading when I was fully prepared to make a trade before I got into it. And what I mean by that is I had my target price set, stop loss, and I had my entry and exit points already predetermined before I entered the trade. Once you do that and you consistently stay with a process that is a winner, you will be a better trader. I assure you that. Even though there'll be times you take risks, trust me, I do it. But I'm telling you, discipline and timing is the key to all of this. So right now, it's a bullish market overall for the most part, but you need to be careful looking at trade deals, inflation, and things like that, because they have the tendency to shock the market, and then there could be some immediate reaction or changes. So in the meantime, set your levels and choose what you're going to choose wisely, and then you trade accordingly. Look at this chart. What do you see? Look at the chart. Look what we got going on. Set your levels and then you play off of that. In the meantime, we're going to get ready for trading. It's almost that time, people. Let's have a good day. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, join us at Power Plays, the Discord. The description, the link is in the description. Join us over there. We trade during the day from usually about 9:30 until 4 when the market closes. But enjoy yourself, enjoy your day, enjoy this Monday, and make you some money trading.